Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
So are trans fats lurking in your grocery cart?
Could be. Shopping tips from a registered dietitian coming up next on WKYT News at noon.
Sometimes going to the grocery store can be a little bit of an overwhelming, daunting task, especially if you want to eat healthier. But today we have grocery shopping tips for the health-conscious cook.
And we're joined by Dr. Felicia Stoller, a registered dietitian and also a health author with some insight. And you know, I thought that trans fats were gone, but you say no, they still lurk in the store.
They still lurk in the store because there's been a little bit of a loophole with the FDA with food labeling, where if there's a half a gram of trans fat in the food, it can go on the label as 0 grams of trans fat. So, you know, a little bit here and there isn't that awful, but cumulatively it can be really harmful, because what happens is trans fats raise the bad LDL cholesterol and they lower the good HDL cholesterol. And we still know that heart disease is the #1 killer in this country.
What are some of the culprits of common foods?
So some culprits are emulsifiers. You're going to see, you'll see a lot of times you'll see soybean oil, canola oil, corn oil that's in certain foods, but there are some other better for you choices that are out there.
Brought some examples,
Which I brought some examples, right. So what has replaced a lot of the trans fats as an ingredient is something called palm fruit oil, specifically Malaysian sustainable palm fruit oil. And you can see from this beautiful color, what color is this?
Yeah, it's kind of amber.
Like an orange color.
And that's better for you?
Well, what's nice about it is that, yes, it is better for you. From a cooking standpoint, it's got a higher smoke point and it's got a neutral flavor profile, but more importantly, it's loaded with something called tocotrienols, which is nature's richest source of vitamin E and beta-carotene. And it's already found in foods that we know and love, like in the Smart Balance blends, in their oils, in their peanut butter as well, and even in Nutella, which is great.
Wow.
So, you know, as a parent, when I want to give my kids something like a peanut butter or some other, chocolate spread, I want to put one in their diet that is better for them.
And you brought some other. Well, last thing here, I mean, you brought one of my favorite snacks, and which is, you're saying there's a misconception, right, about popcorn?
Well, popcorn by itself is a great snack because it's a whole grain and it's high in fiber. However, depending on the type of oil that's in it or the fats that are in it, again, it can be loaded with some of those bad fats. I mean, the butter flavor is really artificially flavored, right?
The theater popcorn can be tough, right?
Right, but make it yourself. Use an air popper, put it in old pot. My kids think it is so funny to pour a little. I use the palm oil and we pour it in the pot and they watch it pop up. I've got a glass top and they think it's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Where can people get